Hey guys, welcome to Brinker Family Farm. I am out on the deck doing a real quick plant. I just threw in some new soil just to top dress what we had and get some new nutrients. And I'm throwing in I got these peas. This fun thing about my gardener, everything I've planted so far has been over the approximate amount. This said 25, I think there was 31 seeds in there. So I'm excited about growing those. It'll be a fun variety. And then I also have this called Alaska Pea. It's supposed to be a quick one. It says it works good for summer as well as spring. And so I'm excited to get this. I think when I looked it up, it was like a 59-ish day and it'll be ready. So that's what I'm doing for peas on the deck. And I'm going to have them, you can see it like behind me, this side of the deck, the railing. There we go. The railing is where I'm hoping they'll be able to climb up and just make it real pretty. I'm also throwing some of this lettuce, and I'll show you in a second. Another box I have, along with some Danver carrots. And my little one is beating on the window. And two of them are in the house napping, and then the girls, clear out there. I don't think you can see them. Maybe if it go back, they're over there. They're tending to the chickens real quick. We're supposed to be getting some rain this evening, but the temperatures are still supposed to be nice. Like, I think 61 for tomorrow. Then tomorrow is Thursday, March 23rd. So I wanted to get this stuff out there in these beds. I'm gonna get right on it. I started off placing these pea seeds just about an inch or so apart, and if I feel like they are coming up too thick, I can always come through and thin them out. Because pea seeds are a little bit bigger in size compared to like your lettuce and cucumber seeds, they can be buried a little bit deeper, more like a half inch to 3/4 of an inch is kind of what I went for. After we had some rain in the last day or two, I did go out and noticed a few of them I could see the seeds, they weren't covered by the dirt anymore, and I went ahead and poked them through the dirt a little bit, which is nice because they're just in the ground a day or two, so it's not going to hurt anything. I am really looking forward to the peas trellising up along this railing this spring. It's going to add a nice greenery to the background and just kind of soften things, I think, for our deck. Also, the color of the blushing pea is so pretty. I am so excited to see what they look like actually in person. I did the blushing in the center of the two beds, like in the middle of the deck, and then on either end of the beds is where I put the Alaskan peas. It was a really lovely March day. I'm so happy I was able to get out there and do that. Today, the day that I'm actually doing this voicing, it's Saturday and the high is supposed to be 61. And with the rain we've had, I anticipate seeing things sprout up real quickly. Now what I'm doing is just getting my row ready for the carrots. The carrots are very tiny seeds. You actually get a lot, like a lot, thousands probably. I'm gonna say about 2,000 is what I read in one other package of carrot seeds in one package. So this little package of seeds is gonna do a lot more than just my space here on the deck. And all I did was gently spill them out of the package into this like trench I kind of made. Because carrot seeds are small, you don't need to bury them as deeply as like a pea seed. It's like maybe 1/4 of an inch is what you're going to go for. So all I did was sprinkle out the carrot seeds, and then I will come through in a few weeks whenever I'm really seeing some green, and I'll thin out the spots that are really thick. My thing though is the kids are going to really enjoy carrots on the deck, so I'm not going to thin them out maybe as much as other people would, because I know the kids are just going to come through and want one to snack on and then take and throw the greens over the deck railing or take the stuff over to the chickens. So this is just simply a fun space. I kind of made our deck our fun garden last year, and I'm going to continue that this year. One more thing to mention is you'll see where I'm kind of patting down. I'm not forcefully pushing the dirt ground, just enough to help hold the carrot seeds in place. You can see to the left where Eliza was feeding the calves. We give them grain supplement through the winter simply because we didn't have enough really nice, super quality, like third cutting hay, and we just needed something to supplement them to help keep them healthy throughout the winter. Our goal is to get them weaned off of grain here soon because things are starting to green up, and we're going to be moving them out of this pasture anyhow. One of the things we're looking to try to improve each year is the amount of grain that we give, and we like to do less versus more. But with it being our first winter and just learning how we want our operation to work, that's what we did throughout the winter. They will continue to get grain every so often in the summer, just simply so that they become friendly with us and don't become strange. Because when it comes time to work them and being with the kids, we want to make sure everybody's safe. This is my last bed that I was planting on the deck, and it is going to have 2 rows of kohlrabi, 2 rows of lettuce. This lettuce says it's a romaine style. This says it can be planted 1/4 inch deep. It's about a 75 to 80 day until ready to harvest, and it is also a good time to plant in Ohio between March and April. All I did was very similar to what I did with the carrots. Made a small drench and sprinkle the seeds in. I'll come through and thin when I need to because there's a lot of seeds in these packs of lettuce as well. Otis came to see what I was up to. He had been checking out the cows and seeing what the girls were doing. Now that I'm done planting seeds for right now on the deck, I wanted to show you what else we have going on. So this is our strawberry bed, and I'm just surprised at how much green there still is after all winter. They are looking like they're going to be a good group of plants. I need to thin them out this year because some of the original plants are probably getting on the older side. They have actually spilled over into this bed beside me that I'm working through right now. This, I have some extra daffodil and tulip, mostly tulip bulbs that I stuck in here, and I'm really excited to see what colors they are because all my bulbs got mixed up, and I'm just thinking it's gonna be so pretty. A couple months ago, I stuck these 2 seeds out here in the milk jug. This is called winter sowing, and you can just use a milk jug. You cut it where the duct tape is, put your dirt in there, and you put your seeds. The milkweed, I haven't seen nothing growing. I'm wondering if it will in the next month or so when things are warmed up. And the bells of Ireland, I only have 4, but I'm excited that there's actually 4 in there. I have 2 thyme plants I was just checking on. I'm hoping that they come back. And then I have a chocolate mint. I did see a little bit of green. I got these last year, so it'll be our first winter to see how they do. The chocolate mint was my favorite over the 2 that I have. The other one I have is a strawberry mint. I didn't care for it as well. The kids liked it, so I mean, it's there, and we'll just see how it does. I haven't noticed any green on it just yet. I also have one rhubarb plant that looks like it's coming up. You can see I had cardboard to help with the weeds, and the dogs have torn that up. This is my panty coming up. I had got these from my mom and dad's house. I have 3 spots of them, and I hope they do really well. The next spot is irises. I had this fabric down, and it really did help with the weeds with the dogs that got to it, so I'm going to be tearing that out and thinning out my iris patches. I'm hoping I have enough irises to be able to thin them out so that it lines the whole length of the deck and covers up that lattice behind it. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for today. I just kind of wanted to bring you along as I'm getting my first seeds outside planted. I'm just so excited, and I'm really excited about the raised beds this year and what I'm going to do for the deck. It's going to be a beautiful year. I can't wait to grow lots of beautiful things on here. This space on the deck, like where these posts are, we have like a sunshade that we put up that Bo we got last year. Bo put it up for us, and it's just one of my favorite things to do is to sit out here because we got a few furniture pieces and we got that shade thing, and it's just so relaxing to be able to look out into the garden and the animals, and when things are just green, it is beautiful out here. I can't wait to share this growing season with you guys. It's going to be a fun one. We got lots of things planned, and there's lots of projects in the works that I will be sharing with you as the time comes. And until next time, grow something beautiful. Bye now.